Alright, we are back with another budget deck video. Today it's going to be a grass type deck. As I mentioned, budget deck, so no EX Pokemon. These are very easy to get. So the whole point of this deck is to use Lilligant and to progress your stage 2 Pokemon. As you guys can see, we are currently using Vileplume, but you can swap out those stage 2 in for the other one. So let's talk about the deck list real quick. We are running Petilil and Lilligant, the main point of the deck. The reason why this deck is so good is Lilligant progresses the other Pokemon while dealing a decent amount of damage. So honestly, I think Vileplume is the most underrated stage 2 in the game. The sleep ability is so strong in this game, and with Lilligant, you can actually get this out pretty easily and get the 80 damage. Now, the reason this is so much better than, for example, like Venusaur, you can get them asleep by doing 80 damage, and then if the opponent gets tailed, they basically are gonna lose because you can deal 160 damage total, which will kill most EXs. And like I mentioned, if you want, you can use the Venusaur. It deals similar to damage, and it's 160 health, which will survive a lot of attacks. But the biggest downside is the fact it costs 4 energy versus the 3 energy we get for sleep. He does heal himself, but I personally find that sleep is better than the Mega Drain because you have a 50% chance to keep your opponent asleep, which means you deal another 80 damage next turn, which will knock out most EXs. So when it comes to trainer, we are running 1 potion, 2 X speeds, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, 2 Erica, and 1 Giovanni. Like I mentioned, we are using 1 potion because we have 2 Ericas. If you want to have a Sabrina, you can actually run Sabrina instead of the potion, but I found this style is good because you don't really want to have Sabrina, especially if you're putting them asleep. Anyway, we're going to show you guys a few gameplays. I honestly popped off with this deck. It was incredible. As soon as I got Vileplume in play, I basically could not lose. Very strong deck, but let me know what you guys think about the deck, and I'll see you guys afterwards. Going second against a Psychic deck, we have the Oddish and Gloom in the hand. Hopefully we can get the Vileplume. What deck is this? Gengar deck? That'd be kind of bad against this deck because it does stop the Erica. But having a Vileplume early would be kind of neat. We'll see what happens here, as I can actually get some damage in early on. So I'm pretty okay with this. We'll see. We got the Petilil. That's great. Do we get the evolution? How much does Gloom cost? Okay, 4 to evolve. We're gonna evolve. Do I Professor's Research? I think I will. To get a Professor's Research and a Vileplume. Perfect. We got the evolution. Let's go deal a bit of damage. And then next turn, if they don't evolve, we can actually knock out the Ghastly. And then we'll have a Vileplume in the hand. As long as we don't get red carded, which would suck. But you know, sometimes it is what it is. The heal is actually pretty good here. We'll see if the opponent is just gonna slowly progress this Ghastly. If they don't have the Haunter in hand, I guess they're just gonna take a bit of damage. But I guess it's a good swap out. Giovanni dealing a bit of damage. Okay. I'm not. Okay, red card is actually really good. Yeah, that really messes me up. Yeah, but you have no card in hand, so I guess we're in a good position. Erica, Vileplume, and the Lilligant. So I guess we're gonna get the Lilligant, start developing it. Okay, we got a Pokeball, so we'll get to see here. We got an Oddish. Do I let this Oddish die? Low key? I can evolve here. And I think we're fine. Like, if they want to use a Giovanni to kill Ghastly, that would suck. But you know what? We're gonna retreat just in case. Because at least Lilligant will be able to deal a bit of damage. I don't have the Gloom right now in hand. Opponent probably gonna swap out or stay. Professor's Research probably one of the luckiest draws, just to be able to get 2 cards. But they have no cards in hand, so we're still in a pretty decent spot. They'll probably attack. And we'll probably do Lilligant. We'll see if we can... Oh, Professor's Research, great here. Let's go ahead and do that. Professor's Research. Hopefully we can draw a Gloom. A Gloom would be fantastic. Giovanni and an XP. So, not the best, but it's fine. We'll just progress here. We'll be at least able to kill the Pharaoh next turn. Right? The Pharaoh dying would be great for me. And we'll be able to get this Oddish up and running. And we got a Giovanni. Another Professor's Research. How are you going to draw 2 Professor's Research when you have 1 card in hand? Oh my goodness. This guy's got the luckiest hand ever. Haunter coming in. Pharaoh's going to be dealing a bit of damage. I'm going to heal though. We'll see. If they take out energy, it's not that bad, to be honest. Heads or tails. Another potion as well. Tails good. Perfect. So we'll be able to progress. Hoping to draw. A potion's good actually, but I'm going to save it. We're going to attach here. We're going to use Erica real quick. be able to get full health attached to the Oddish. We'll see if they have a Gengar. If they have a Gengar in hand, oh my god, this guy's got the luckiest start. I just need a Gloom here. We still have a Professor's Research in here, I believe. I used one earlier. No, I used both of them? Huh. I remember I did use both of them. All right, we'll see. At least Gengar won't be able to deal too much damage right now. So still hoping to draw a Gloom. They're gonna swap out if they want. Curious. X speed, yeah, swap out. Bring out the Haunter or the Ghastly. If they Ghastly, I'm gonna Giovanni, but it's just gonna be a Haunter into a Gengar. I won't be able to use supporters, which I guess it sucks, but I'll Potion. Give me the Gloom. Erica. Dang. We'll Potion. Again, not really lucky right now, but at least we'll get some damage. We're still progressing, so still in a decent spot. Gengar is going to be annoying. I actually like this base Gengar. 50 damage for one, and your opponent can't use any of their supporters, so kind of a budget Gengar deck. So kind of interesting. I'm actually very interested in this deck that he's using. Logan's gonna be pretty low. Do I swap out the Oddish? Okay, we have the Gloom, so at least we'll, I mean, do I really care if the Gengar if my Lilligant dies? Not really. I'm kind of pretty progressed here, but do I really want to give them a prize? I mean, whatever. Let's just attach here. We have the Vileplume coming in next turn. Deal 50 bit of damage. Gengar will kill my Lilligant, but I'll have a Gloom out. Be able to put the Pokemon to sleep while having a Vileplume in play. I'll be pretty happy. And I have Erica. X speed. Okay, they're just gonna keep X speeding everything out. Bring out a Gengar. Sure. Lilligant's gonna die, which is fine. We still have a Gloom. We have a Giovanni. If I draw Sabrina, that'd be kind of good too. If we get another Gloom too, that'd be really good. Evolve this Vileplume. We'll be able to get the other Petilil. 5 cards in hand, so we should have a Gloom and a Vileplume. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll put the Vileplume here. We'll equip here. Vileplume with one shot here, so that's good. And they won't be able to get the other Gengar out. They're probably bringing out the Sparrow. Sparrow trying to maybe make me not have enough energy. Opponent conceded. Perfect. Once we got the setup, despite the very good red card from opponent, we're able to win this one. Very nice. All right, going first against the Psychic deck. We have the Petilil. We have a Giovanni. We have a Professor, Erica, and a Gloom. So, I don't know if this is a great start. They have a Ralts and a Pidgey. So, I am... Okay, we got a Lilligant, so at least there's that. I kind of don't want a Professor's Research early on, but I feel like I have to since I have no basics, and I need to get at least a second basic here. Okay, perfect. Another Petilil. So we'll have that going. We'll see if the opponent red cards us. I typically don't want to use your Professors early on, but just because of the fact that 4 cards or 5 cards, no difference, the opponent's still going to red card me. At least this time, I have a chance to have a basic. And opponent's gonna double Pokeball. Do I get the Lilligant going right now? They have a Mewtwo EX out and routes, double routes. 2 cards in hand, developing this Mewtwo and Professor's Research. So pretty good hand for the opponent right now. Let's see if they drew a evolution or not. We are slowly gonna put a potion on. I guess I'm just going to deal a bit of damage here. Just hit him with the blot. Next turn, bring Lilligant, maybe knock out the Ralts, depends, we'll see. If the opponent actually does anything, that you just develop this Mewtwo swap out. That would be scary, yeah, okay. So Petilil on this Mewtwo might be a little bit scary, but we have an Erica, so Erica will survive, or the Petilil will survive here. And I say Giovanni, which they do. They knock out my Petilil. Oh my goodness, okay. Opponent's got a good hand here. And I have a Petilil with no energy, so I think I'm in a bad position here. We'll see. We'll play it out. Hopefully we draw an Oddish here. We got a Pokeball perfect, so we can draw an Oddish. So, do I develop this Oddish? On the bright side, if I put Lilligant here, my Oddish doesn't die. Oh man, I think I'm in a bad position here. I think I could have XP'd, but I kind of still want this Oddish to do well. I don't have a Vileplume in hand though, so opponent's gonna hurt me. I might just Potion to bait away the not really good hand here. We'll evolve the Gloom here. Or just Leaf Supply. Put it on a Gloom. And yep. Let's see if he uses his drive. He does his drive, then we don't lose right away. He potions, which is fine. Does he use his drive? He might want to kill the Lilligant. He does. Okay. Side drive, kill Lilligant. I'll bring out the Gloom. I can't kill him yet. And he can't one-shot me, so I guess that's a good sign. Let's see if we draw the evolution. We do. Okay. We can't use it this turn. We can potentially save it for later. So let's just drool. And hope for the best. Honestly, we're hoping that the opponent doesn't heal and doesn't one-shot my Gloom. If he has a heal, it's very bad for me. He's got the Kirlia. At least he can't evolve. He's gonna deal 50. I'll heal. I'll bring Vileplume out. So, and we'll be able to kill the Mewtwo. So that's the main thing, is killing the Mewtwo. And we'll Pokeball just to get rid of the other Oddish in hand. Lilligant's basically a dead card right now. We'll Gloom, Vileplume, or Erica as well. We had full HP. And we'll kill this Mewtwo. Bang. And there we go. Good position. Whoever they bring out, I should be able to kill. And if they bring a Mewtwo, I still have a good chance. So lucky for me that I was able to get the Vileplume. I thought I was going to lose, but now it's closer. It's 2-2. And I got the Vileplume out. So we'll see. We'll see. Opponents going to bring out the Kirlia. Do they bring out the Gardevoir? I don't one-shot right now. They got a Kirlia. Do they got the Gardevoir? If they heal, I think I'm still in the range. I think they needed a Pidgeot. Honestly, if they had a Pidgeot, I could still X-speed the Oddish. So now we're just waiting to win with this Vileplume Gardevoir. Okay. I can't kill. You can attach. I think they're just looking to XP next turn. So you can't deal me damage yet. So it's good. I have the X speed. I have a Lilligant. I have a second Vileplume. If we draw an Oddish, which I have a good chance, and I still have Professor's Research, I believe, right? I still have one Professor's Research. So let's just put you to sleep and then hope you don't wake up so that I can kill your Gardevoir and win next turn. Please get a Tails. Please get a Tails. Please get a Tails. Please get a Tails. Let's go. There you go. That should be GG. Oh my goodness. Very scary opponent. If they would have had the Gardevoir a little bit earlier, I probably would have been screwed. But I was able to succeed. The sleep is actually really strong. Opponent concedes. There we go. GG. We'll take that W. Let's go. All right, we're going second against a Psychic deck. We're going to have a Petilil and we're going to have a Pokeball. So not bad, actually. If we draw a... I'm trying to see what we could draw as a good opening hand. Pokeball into a Oddish. And then if we draw a Petilil at the evolution, which I don't remember for the life of me right now. But I think overall, we could potentially have a good start. I think it's the Abra deck opponent's using. Abra, Alakazam kind of deck. Gloom, not useful here. Let's go ahead and just Pokeball. Hopefully get an Oddish. Perfect. Oddish is what I need. So let's see if the second part of this is going to be out. Honestly, I don't need the Professor's Research right now. Right? There's no difference if I do it this turn or next turn. So let's just blot. I think the biggest difference now is that if I do get the evolution, I just don't have it. right? This kind of may deter my opponent from red carding because I have 4 cards in hand versus the 5 cards I potentially would have. So we'll see if the opponent does it. Kadabra, okay. Are they gonna recover? I mean, retreat. I might see a retreat coming in here. I might see the retreat. Or they just kind of develop. I think they might still develop. Got an Oddish here. So let's get an Oddish down here. Or evolve this Oddish here. That's Professor's Research. So then we'll still only have 4 cards in hand. Hopefully we get the Petilil. We do. We get the Lilligant. Her beautiful. Honestly, very good. Good start. And then we'll Pokeball to get our last one. And now we just hope to draw a Vileplume. And then we'll be in a really good position here. As Lilligant deals 50 damage here. The Kadabra. We'll put this on the Gloom here. Alright, good. Good start. Good start. We'll see what the opponent does here. I mean, even if they swap out, let's say they like Sabrina or stuff like that, I still think we're in a good position. They got the Kadabra. If I was them, I would put the energy on the other one. Alakazam, okay. They can't kill me yet, so I guess that's perfectly fine. They're going to be able to hurt me next turn. But on the bright side, I will be able to kill. Okay, red card. Not a huge fan of red carding when I have 2 cards, but what else can you do? Hold it on until nothing else is left. Double X speed's kind of whack, but it's all good. So how do I do this? Does he actually kill next turn for each 30? So I could make the big play to retreat and then just hitting them with the Oddish. Would that be kind of crazy? Or just hitting them with the Gloom? I feel like that might not be a bad play. But you know what? I'm okay with this. Because let's say the opponent does eventually knock out my Lilligant. We would at least have a fully developed Gloom / Vileplume. And we'll be able to at least knock out the Alakazam. So I'm okay with that. I'll let you get the points. I know maybe in hindsight we should swap out, but we'll see if the opponent swaps out. They have the double Alakazam. They have the Mewtwo EX as well. So they got a decision to make. I like the Alakazam. I am very curious about it because it does a lot of damage. 120 damage. It's pretty solid here. We will bring out the... you know what? Let's bring out this one. Because let's if we do draw the Vileplume, I'm obviously going to evolve the Vileplume. If we don't draw the Vileplume, I will Professor's Research. Okay, so I have a 33% chance to get a Vileplume, which would be huge. Just give me a Vileplume. Lilligant. Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll just bring out the Lilligant. Let's just X-Speed, retreat. Yeah, I guess we still do that. Oh no, there's no point in retreating. I should still... I don't know why I did that. I do not know why I X-Speeded. I thought maybe I could use Lilligant's ability, but I forgot it's 2 powers. But whatever, we'll get the free kill here. I have 2 Vileplumes left. I didn't draw a Vileplume, which is unfortunate. But we have a higher chance of drawing Vileplume. So I guess 50% chance now. Opponent's gonna Magic Shot me. It's gonna deal a bit of damage here. Do I swap out? I may low-key swap out. I mean, we got a Vileplume. I might as well. Do you kill me? No, you don't kill me here. So I guess we do this anyway. Man, wasting the X speed kind of sucked there, but it is what it is. What am I gonna do? All right, Clefable's gonna be asleep. That's good. If they don't wake up, we're gonna be in a great position to get the second point, and then opponents either can get Alakazam out or Mewtwo. They're gonna develop most likely the Mewtwo if I had to guess, just because it's so much more value just to have a Mewtwo out as your last Pokemon. But we're a good position here. They got what? It's 1 point, I think. I got 1 point, but I'm gonna knock out a Clefable. They're gonna probably have the Mewtwo out next. We'll be able to Vileplume, at least get a second Vileplume going. And by the time my opponent, gets their Mewtwo running, I'll at least have a second Vileplume. So on the bright side, they're still asleep though. So cool. Good to see. Good to see. Activate this. We still have a heal. We'll heal this. Doesn't really do anything, I'll be honest. But we're gonna kill the Clefable. They're gonna bring out the Mewtwo. I'll still have a Clefable going. And I'm assuming opponent. I think the chance the opponent has to succeed is if they draw a Hypno. Hypno into Drowsy, keep my Vileplume from dying would be really good. I think that's their out, right? Hypno, Vileplume, sleep, then doesn't wake up. Mewtwo deals 50 damage. We'll see if they have the Hypno in hand. If they don't have the Hypno, then I have a good chance. The 50 damage is good. I'll still be able to heal with Erica. We have a second Vileplume, so we are pretty good setup. I don't see a very big out for the opponent, but you know what? Let's just Erica. And then there you go. So let's say we had a Venusaur, hypothetically speaking, like the regular Venusaur. We would deal 80 damage, heal 30, so we would be full health, but would still be in the Mewtwo one-shot range. Now, the fact that they're asleep means that right now it's 50% chance of them losing. If they get heads, they have a chance to survive. If they have tails, they basically lose because they cannot swap out. Even if they Sabrina, I'll bring out the other Vileplume. So it is going to be most likely a GG. The heal comes out. I have a Giovanni left, so I think that's the last card in the deck, which should kill the Mewtwo. Should kill. Again, their only out was to get a Hypno. Honestly, like the biggest out was to get a Hypno. But on the bright side, last card is gonna be Giovanni. So even if they didn't have, like, let's say they had a Hypno, they killed the Vileplume, I'll still be able to get the other Vileplume out. So the Mewtwo would have died eventually. But this Giovanni card is gonna win us the game. And there we go, Giovanni, Vileplume. Yeah, Vileplume honestly really strong. Like if the opponent even had enough energy to pop off, we still would have won, so I'll take that. So for a budget deck, this was actually really strong. The fact you have Lilligant that can progress into your Vileplume, and eventually when Vileplume's out, being a one prizer means that you can just get them to sleep and dealing 160 damage over 2 turns if you're lucky, which will kill most EXs in the game. Matter of fact, even if there's a Charizard, you have a chance to get them asleep for 2 turns. So pretty strong deck in my opinion. Like I mentioned, you might want to use Bulbasaur, but I found that Vileplume is the best. The only one you might want to switch out is maybe try, what's his name, the Weeping Bell evolution, I don't remember, Victory Bell. But even then, I think it's a different type of deck, and I think this one was the best one. Anyway, let's open one more pack. As usual, we'll try to pull something good. But yeah, I totally recommend building this deck, one of the stronger decks that I've used. But here we go. Anything good? Nope, nothing. They're turning Surge. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.